This is the flight that made headlines last week as United Flight 383 arrived at Dulles International Airport. The pilot said the turbulence was so intense, the entire plane threw up. In New Jersey, this roof was torn off a building, while in Massachusetts, the floodwaters swallow cars on the street. Watch as this JFK airport crew struggles to clear the piles of snow from the runway. USA Today reports that over 3,000 flights were canceled last week as a result of destructive winter storms. And as another nor'easter approaches the East Coast, travelers should expect more delays.
When I was flying back, it was a delay of 45 minutes. Well, the plane was on time, and then we sat on the tarmac for 45 minutes because they had to de-ice it at the last minute because it started getting windy and cold and started snowing in the 2 hours I was at the airport. And it was really just, most of the time it was waiting for other planes to get emergency de-iced treatment too, which is kind of scary to think that planes can't fly through cold weather without it.
It's the first day of spring, but it feels like it's the middle of January. It's sleeting here in D.C. with a chance of snow later tonight, which could mean trouble for the local airports. Just this morning, Ronald Reagan National Airport tweeted that the weather forecast for the next 48 hours continues to evolve, and we encourage passengers to check with the airline on the status of their flight before arriving to the airport. D.C. feels the effects of nor'easters because of its proximity to the coastline. Here, you can see inches of snow falling in the district, something that's unheard of so late in March. Although D.C.'s wintry weather is small compared to the blizzards up north, it's enough to wreak havoc at airports and in the city.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic that it's the first day of spring and it's going to snow today. It's been a little weird because it's usually been about the same temperature. And it just hasn't gotten warmer.
We're about to hit April as of next week, and it is going to snow tomorrow. So that is very interesting considering that it's April and it should be spring and rainy and the flowers should be blossoming everywhere on campus. So it's pretty upsetting considering that most of the year now it feels like it's cold, even though DC's technically the South.
As March comes to an end, the East Coast is hopeful that this series of storms will die down as well. But until then, bundle up and expect delays while traveling. For The Source, this is Hallie Brown.